Good morning, ladies. You've caught me with my tea. What time are we today? It is just before 7 a.m. I'm up, I've done all of my usual bits and bobs, and I've watched far more Doctor Who's than I'm going to admit. And I'm here today to help you along with step 2. So for those of you that haven't looked and done the step 1 video, it's time to go back now and do that. You need that list to be able to start grouping things. So you've got a great big long list of all of the things that you do, and it's quite detailed, I'm hoping. Now what I want you to do is start grouping like things together. So you make phone calls for your business, you send emails for your business, you get on Facebook for business and promote, do all the running around after the kids, do scheduling, programming, learning, all those kinds of things. So what I'm going to do is read out my categories for you, and that should hopefully give you an idea of the different categories that you can have. As you label your tabs, I highly suggest that for the first couple of times you use pencil, because you'll find that they change. So I've got beautifully colour-coded tabs, which is what will actually come with the planner. The ones that come with the planner will definitely be 6. I don't know why, but 6 is the number that I want. Now, I haven't used 6 for a lot of them, but that's the number. So if you use the Kazazian's assembly guide, you can have 5 or 6 depending on how you do it. Of course, in a paper pack you get 5 sheets of 6 different colours, so you work out how that works for you. Alright, let's open up my planner. Now let's actually pop this little camera up, have something to sit it on, so that we can see. Beautiful. So the first thing in my planner is a year view, and then I've got, so pink is my me stuff. Let's see, I can never work out which way the angles work. So yeah, pink is my me stuff, and I've got daily stuff, which is where I've tucked my lists for actions. I'm actually going to grab some ribbon a bit later today and have for things that I want to access quickly, a couple of stripes of ribbon coming off the center things. Then I've got learning, and in that I've got knowledge. Now something I encourage you to do is for each, so not necessarily for all of them, but particularly in the your ones and the growth type ones, write yourself down a vision. So my vision for learning and knowledge is to learn something new every day. Then I've got health, and in here is currently empty, but it will have exercise ideas. It will also get meal planners, self-care ideas, those kinds of things. And then I've got the diary. So week 2 of you, I like this week 2 of you, for a quick overview, and I'm actually thinking that I'm going to make this like a whiteboard type thing so that you can erase it. And then at the moment I've just got notepaper in there, but I decided as I was prettifying the week 2 of you one this morning that Miss Carol asked me for, that I think I'm going to have to print and use that, so these will get relegated to notepaper, and that's okay. So I encourage you to have somewhere in here some notepaper. Then I've got schedules. So blue is my family colour. So for us, we've got Scouts. I've got Dotties, which is my mum. I will also add in here a date planner with my husband. And so all I'm doing on these term ones, and I mean this can be your week, so this could be where your menu plan goes if you're doing that for your family. It could be so identifying what it is, so this will be date night, and then I've just used the calendar, and so on the Scouts one I've put the Thursday dates in. On this one I'll pop the Monday dates in for the term. You'll also notice that in the planner that's changed a little bit. It's got a little bit prettier, and I've actually added 2 more weeks at the end so that you can do your term. And for things that actually go weekly, you can also do your holiday schedule as well. Then I've got my link, so that's a month thing, and I'll actually do up one of them, having just realised that I actually do use them. And so then you'll have things for things that you do daily. You'll use that weekly planner, which I don't know where went. Things that you do weekly or twice a week, you can use the term planner. And then things that you do monthly, I'll come up with something pretty a bit later. Now at the back of this, and it's actually tucked in the wrong spot, so I'm going to pull it out. So I've got bills, and so in here I'll have a checklist of the bills that we need to pay, but I've also tucked in a pocket. Again, for those of you that are Kazazians, it's just an A5 sheet. No, it's not. It's a 12-inch sheet, cut down to be A5 width, which is like 5 7/8, and then scored at the A5 length, which is 8 and either an 1/8 or a 1/4, and folded up and hole punched. And what that gives you, just a little bit of tape in there, and you get this pocket. And so what will go in there, and I know that I've got one just on top here. No, not that one. I had one just on top there. See, 3/4 of these don't belong in there, but it'll demonstrate. But you can actually tuck in like I say, some of them don't really fit the bill category and are like 20 pages thick. But you can tuck your bills in there nice and safe. You could also do that in under the schedule one for things like scout notes and school notes and those kinds of things. I'm going to take them back out of there before I forget that that's where I filed them. I may actually add a pocket in for these things. So these are the insurances and stuff, and they'll just all be together. Then I've got routines, and so that's my kids' routines. Now, it's not something that I use particularly often, but every now and then I will pull them out for my kids, and I'm just looking because somewhere here, there they are, I actually have printed and laminated routines. So these ones are more for if someone else is looking after my kids. So the morning routine, start the washing machine, empty the dishwasher, feed kids, fruit. I haven't done that in a long time. So these are fairly outdated, but they're really quick and simple. Then I've got Connect, and so this is where I'm going to have like my prayer things, who I want to focus on in Facebook. Purple is my Wisteria business, and I've got marketing, learning, so I'm doing a lot of learning with that, projects, events, and stock. Green will be for Scouts, and so it will have weekly schedule, training, games ideas, things that will be useful to me. Then I've got the white ones are kind of my extra random, didn't really fit into another category. So at the moment on that I've got Eccentric Crank, which is my husband's business. I've got Canton Fair, which is my overseas trip later this year. I'm also going to, if I haven't added it in on the other one, I'm pretty sure I haven't, no. So I'm going to add a tab there called shopping, and so in there I'll have weekly shopping lists, Christmas shopping lists, when we make profits, wish lists, those kinds of things. And then I've got my household one, and again I really want that 6th tab on this one, so I may actually recreate these because I can. And I've got separated my house into a couple of different areas. So I've got kitchen, bathroom, which also includes the laundry, living areas, which is our craft lounge, the kids Lego room and the kids toy room, bedrooms, and outside and car. So outside and car I'd like to separate, but for the moment I've only got 6 tabs. In the back, and I actually really encourage you to do this. Now this is out of date for me because I'm utilising my old Kazaz one, but write yourself a vision of, so it could be business goals, it could be household goals, it could be those kinds of things. Now I actually encourage you to pop these in each tab, but I just wanted to show you. So in 2015, tailor-made business stuff, I had intended to do 100 events, 10 personal recruits, and then I've got tip goals and stuff there, $35,000 in sales, team manager, and you can see. But I really encourage you to do that. I encourage more so now that you also add in the feelings with those goals. Now, hopefully this video won't be too long and we'll upload to Facebook and I can be able to share it with you. And hopefully that was useful to you. I obviously fiddling here. I just wanted to actually get that to go back to those tabs. Ooh. So you can see all of those, all of those organised bits. So I hope that helps you. Like I say, use pencil to start with. You'll find that you tweak it and get organised. But the more that we actually get down into our planners, the less that we have to have in our brains. I will be back with another video detailing how I really utilise those inserts. But for today, I encourage you to focus on chunking and grouping all of those different things that you wrote out yesterday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.